But on his head was a golden crown with red gemstones, like about between four and six of them, because I couldn't see the back. And I saw the crown, but I did not pay attention because I looked at his face and I was trying to figure out like what was he doing. And it's like he was meditating for the collective. That's what he said. He was meditating for the collective. I can't say world, but I'd say he was meditating for the collective. And that's his job, or that's what he does. He meditates for like a group of people. And those guards were watching him. It's like protecting him in this vulnerable state of him sitting on this Persian rug meditating for the collective. And then when you asked me to ask him if I could talk to him, because at first I don't think he could have seen me, but then I appeared and showed myself to him. And then he was open to talking just a little bit. But because I know we were asking, did we want to ask him about the attributes of the gems, but he didn't want to talk about that. He wanted to talk about you and your contributions to the now, and then kind of give you a historic origin story. Right. That's what it was him trying to say. It was like he showed me you in another lifetime that was blue crystal being. But when I saw you, you weren't on a planet. You were projected into the openness of the universe, the infinite void. That's how you were projected to me. But then he said that you came from um, a planet or star system where they were crystals and the crystals grew up, or the crystals ascended. Ascended is not the right word. Because the thing is, we perceive crystals as having one form. So, like, let's say we have a white crystal, but his perception of it is that a crystal frequency is what changes them, and not that they have to stay in that particular form, but they expand into that new form. So, like a quartz crystal could turn into a heart crystal because maybe heart is a higher frequency than quartz. And that is how crystals evolve as beings, though, not as rock. Like how, so in our realm, they're like a different level of consciousness. But on that place, planet, realm, crystals are actually beings, hands, legs, but it's just in crystal form. And a crystal. So like let's say if I was blue and I evolved, I would have turned it into clear or purple, whatever the next level of advancement is for the crystal. But he didn't get into that detail to tell me, you know, that. And then he brought attention to the crown that you were wearing yesterday. And he showed me that that crown, you perceive it as how it is in this realm, this purple or whatever kind of stones and chips that you have in it. But that's not what it actually is in the I don't want to say the real realm, but in the multi dimensions, it's actually the crown that he's wearing right now. And the reason why he wanted to show me is to let you know that it is connected and one and the same, even though you may perceive it as that purple gemstone. It's actually that gold crown with those red rubies. And it's like while he's meditating there in that space, he's transferring that frequency to you as well. I don't know if it goes back, but I know that he showed that you're getting the frequency from him directly through that crown. Um, yeah, that's what I remember. But he wanted it to be known explicitly that you are not working with gemstones. The reason why you have the ability to program the gemstones is because of that previous life of yours as a crystal being. And he didn't want you to think it's as simple as sharing gemstones that matches people's frequency. He wants you to know that it is programming the gemstones, and that by you speaking or setting the intention to these gemstones, you're actually giving the gemstones permission to evolve from what is known in this realm, the way we perceive gemstones. It's like you're giving the gemstones permission to act in that frequency, that consciousness that you know, have experienced, lived, and he really wants you to know that it is not sharing the gemstones, it's the programming, it's the communing, it's the connection of the gemstone. It's imparting the experience of a lived crystal being into these beings, these non animate beings, and giving them permission to expand. They may look physically like what we think they are, but by you setting the intention of them, you're giving them permission to expand for the person that you sent it to. Like that is special encoding that you hold because of your previous life as a crystal being.